We did a review of Sniper Elite 3 and its companion DLC, which is now a standalone package called the Zombie Army Trilogy. We thought it'd be nice to go through and kind of demonstrate the difference in pacing of the two games. So here we have the beginning of the second mission of Sniper Elite 3.
This is a good place to use my binoculars.
Taking down a guard and broke in a generator. Now, for some reason, breaking generators in this game creates a Wi-Fi signal. And when that Wi-Fi signal is up, you are able to shoot your gun, and it will cover or mask the sound of the rifle being fired. Some people have asked me how Wi-Fi signals will mask the sound of a rifle being shot. Well, it has a lot to do with physics, and we don't really have time to get into it here, but let's just say that's the way it works. Just like in a lot of games, you can mark your enemies and they'll show up on the map. So in Sniper Elite 3, they really give you a lot of tools to make sure you don't get caught. I can now see through walls if I've marked my enemies. He's standing by the fire thinking about grape nuts or something. And he's not thinking about that anymore. My objective here is to get to that officer. And once I clear out basically everyone wandering around the camp, I'm just going to walk down and go get him. So we're going to take a shot here. Wi-Fi's on. There's the red mark to show where my bullet's going to hit. So I'm pretty confident everything's going to go. And for this whole section of the game, I haven't actually moved yet. I've taken up my first position. I'm using the sound cover. And, going to go for a butt shot, but the Wi-Fi cut out on me. So when it comes back in, I'm going to take this shot, and then I think I've killed pretty much everyone on the map. Here we go. Nice. There's a Charlie horse for you, buddy. So he's down. You'll notice in the corner, I have to collect something from that corpse because snipers, as we all know, are prescient. Prescient is the right word? Psychic? I don't know. I just know what I need to do. So I'm changing positions. I'm basically just going to walk down into the camp. You'll notice in the corner, sorry, like I was saying before, there's a little sort of Skyrim eye, and it shows how visible you are, and that has to do with shadows and light and whatnot. So basically, here I am. I just got to pick up a letter that this guy wrote. Search his body, okay. And that's the intel I needed. I now know there's more guys I need to shoot, which I was pretty much expecting. So this is the second part, sort of the second stage of this map, where I'm going over after my next officer. And again, I'm just doing the same thing. I've found a position. There's actually a sniper nest set up. That's really taking the kink out of his neck. And I'm doing the same thing. I mark my enemies, take them all out. I took about 10. And here I am working on just rolling up to the last officer. I'm going to get the intel, and then I can move on to the next stage. So you could do the whole game this way. I thought it would also be useful to demonstrate what it's like if you try to take on a group of enemies basically head-to-head with a sniper rifle. So I'm just going to shoot this guy right out in the open. I've emptied out a tower beforehand. And I'm sure this bullet would be greeted as a liberator, liberating his eye from its socket. Now everyone knows something's going on. I'm supposed to change position to sort of stay hidden again. But what I'm going to do is actually make as much noise as humanly possible. Great. Now everyone knows something's going on. All those full red circles mean they know where I am. So those are the guys I got to take out first. The red circle without the things filled in, they don't exactly know where I am. Although, to be honest, I think they do. Good. So you see, I am able to take out quite a few enemies. There's not a lot indicating how much pain and damage I'm taking as far as the players are concerned. So when I die at the end of this, it's a bit of a surprise. So this whole time, I'm getting hit. I'm taking damage. I'm pretty tough. Wow. But that's it. So I took about 5 or 6 before I got taken down.
The second piece of the Saga Mata relic is located at the very epicenter of this nightmare, the Führer bunker. Hidden beneath the domed splendor of the Berlin Planetarium, the Führer bunker contains many dark secrets that will likely never be revealed.
Not in this game, it's not. So, as you can see, you can play Sniper Elite very slowly and carefully, and that's how you're supposed to play it. Or you can try to take people on, but you'll probably die. This is the Zombie Army Trilogy. So you don't really need to see this. I'm going around the safe room. I'm restocking my ammo. I'm choosing my gun. And then I move out into the world again. So this is going to be the open nature of the map. I'm not going to be doing any stealth or any hiding while I'm out here, just because really I have to get from objective A to objective B and just continue on. So I'm kind of running around. It seems kind of random, but I'm actually looking to see what my options are if I have to retreat, which is pretty common. As soon as you hear roaring, and if you wear headphones, it's all around you. That means there's a zombie on the map. So you can see they're all walking directly towards me. They sort of stumble, very zombie-like, which is cool. But that means you have to hit them in the head, and actually it's the lurching motion that makes it hardest. He really felt that. So I have the same mechanics at play. I can take my breath and slow time down. When you get that perfect headshot, it takes him down right away. It goes into slow motion. So because of that sound, I know there's another zombie somewhere on the map, so I'm being a little more cautious. You can see I'm not taking any cover. I've actually chosen a much more low-power gun because it has a clip with 15 in it instead of just 5. And that means less reloading because pretty much you just get wave after wave of enemies, which is pretty good. I don't know if the searchlights were doing anything important, but I was a little cautious anyways. So you know something's coming out of there later. That's just what happens when you have big red holes. So I took that out. I don't think there was actually a reason to. And off we go. So, yeah, I knew there'd be a guy behind me. So that's my friend Johan there is going down. We turn around, take out. No, there's a bunch down there. So we'll get so you can see what's happening is I'm just taking shot after shot. I'm not lining them up as well because I just don't have time. I'm actually missing a lot. This is pretty poor marksmanship by me. But once we've reloaded and taken a moment, it all starts working out. And it goes into slow motion a lot less. I think it's mainly dependent on distance. So if you shoot a guy far away, it goes into slow motion. If they're too close, it doesn't. You search corpses to get more ammunition. So I'll do that. There's a guy's head. And I'm just moving up to the next part. So we can fast forward that. You don't really need to see me run. Okay, and here's the checkpoint. This is kind of the halfway point between the first safe house and the second safe house. And again, there's no hiding, there's no stealth, so it's a much more fast-paced game. It's meant to be played in co-op. I should have partners with it. So I've made a big mistake. There was an audio cue going on, the zombie screaming, and it's always exactly the same. He runs directly towards you. He explodes when he gets close to you, and I missed it. Sometimes shooting toys and dolls and statues and stuff does something. The zombie up there that I'm obviously more concerned with, he produces more zombies. So he has like this light that comes out of his head, it hits the ground, and zombies come out of the ground there. He seems to feel really bad about doing it. But that's why I was far, far more concerned when I saw him up there. And this time, I took some damage, but, you know, I've got it under control now. So, I think, yeah, you saw that come down. And he feels really bad about doing that. He's probably wondering, why did I study slam poetry in university? What a terrible degree. And we're about to fix that for him. Put him right out of his misery. So he's produced probably 5-6 zombies on the map. So you have to take care of them before we can really move forward. 7, 8. I don't know if he made all those, but probably. And there's another one up there. And here he is. I feel terrible about that thing I just did. So we'll take care of that as well. Oh, there you go. Headache relief. Alright. The zombies look pretty good in this. And they do just keep walking straight towards you. I saw some lights go down in the back. That means there's at least one more of those guys. I carry the rifle and the shotgun. But I actually really don't like the shotgun. If they are not standing directly in front of you, it's not particularly effective. So we have some guys who are lying down. Her kick is really strong. Usually one will kill it, but if it doesn't, the second will for sure. And a little shot-tastic. Okay, so I've collected everything on this map. I'm basically done. That guy needs a good hoof to the head. Feel this end of my heels. And I can see that star. You see that arrow? It's making it really clear which way I need to go, so there's no sort of confusion at any point. And in here is the second safe room. Just checking around. There's gold, sometimes other things I can collect. And here we are, happy face, safe room. And that just gives you a sense of the difference between the two games. One is very methodical, very planned out. You take a position and you hold it. This one is basically constantly moving from point A to point B. And motion is easily the most important aspect of the game. I get the odd feeling that guy's going to be waiting for me at the Führer bunker. Yeah, he's sounding rough. And there's a gesture for you. So thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll be able to put more videos together in the future.